Welcome everyone. Today we'll be looking at how to create a multi-authentication system with Laravel Breeze. In this tutorial, I'll be using the Laravel version 10, although version 11 just came out not too long ago, just a few weeks ago. So let's just get started with the most stable one, which is Laravel 10. So the first thing you need to do before creating a multi-authentication system with Laravel is to install the package. So I'm going to install a package for Laravel 10. So which is this? I'll come here from the documentation, laravel.com. That is where you get here. So I'm going to copy this and go to my terminal. This is my terminal. I've already created a folder called multi-auth system. So I'll paste the command here. So let me change this to the name. I'll call this authentic multi. Let me just say multi-auth authentication system, multi-auth. So I'll press enter. So you wait for this to install Laravel 10 on your machine. So let's wait for Laravel 10 to be installed on the machine. Okay, we have finished installing the Laravel package. So the next thing, we need to go to the documentation. Back to the documentation. So after installing it, we have to cd into the folder name. That's the one we created, which is this multi-auth. So you have to cd, that's change directory. So multi-auth. So I've cd. So after that, after you cd into the multi-auth, you have to start your development server. You have to start the React server. I mean the Laravel server. So you use PHP artisan serve. So to confirm that we have installed Laravel. So I'll go to my browser and put the Laravel default port, which is port 8000. So I'll put the port 8000 localhost column then 8000. That's the Laravel ports. So I press enter. So congratulations, we have successfully installed Laravel 10 on our project. Now the next part is the most important one, which is Breeze. We need to install Breeze. Now what is Breeze? Breeze is a Laravel package used for authentication and authorization. That's Breeze. So I will go back to the Laravel documentation. Then at the sidebar here, you click on packages. Then you see a whole lot of Laravel packages. We have Breeze, Kasha, we have Docs, we have Envoy, Fortify, we have Jetstream, Horizon. We have a lot of them, Penance, Saturn, and the rest. So for this tutorial, I'll be using Breeze, which is this. So I'll click on Breeze. Okay, so after clicking on Breeze, I'll scroll down to install Breeze, which is the composer require Laravel Breeze. So I'll click this, then go to my terminal. So let me terminate this. So I will paste that and run this command. Okay, so wait for this to install. So after it has finished installed, we'll go back to the documentation again. Then we'll run this command, php artisan breeze install. We'll run this command to install Breeze finally. So there will be some questions that will be asked by Breeze while installing this package. So the first question is, which Breeze stack would you like to install? I would like to install Blade. The Blade. You put Blade. I type the Blade and I press enter. Would you like dark mode support? I don't really need much of dark mode, so I'll put no. Which testing framework do you prefer? I prefer the PHP units, which is 0, and I press enter. So you wait for that to finish installing. Make sure you are connected to the internet while installing the Breeze package and Laravel package too. Yeah, so while installing this, it brought in an error message. So let's look at the error message that it brought out. So you can see the error message saying warning to load an ES module, set type equal to module in the package.json, or use the MJS extension. So I'm going to set my type to my type to module in the package.json. So I'll copy this, then I'll go to this place. So where I have the package.json, which is this place, I'll put it at the top. That type as module, I'll paste that here, which I've just done. Okay, so I'll save it and run that command again. So I choose bleed. I say no. It says 0 for PHP units. So I press enter. So this time around, it's going to run the package successfully. So you can see that it's building up already. So fantastic. So we have installed Breeze on our machine. So if you check now, if you want to know if you have installed Breeze, if you go to the route, you will see, so if you go to the resources, you will see auths. On that view, you see auth folder, this one. So when you install Breeze, what comes by default, you see the login, registration, the reset password, confirm password, forgotten password, and the rest. That is what Breeze gives to you, but for authentication sake. That's why it's a package on its own. That's why we install it. It came by default from Laravel. So it also has a lot of other package Laravel use, which I showed you earlier. So after installing it, the next thing we need to do is to run the npm install and the npm run dev, which is this one here. So I'll copy this, npm install and npm run dev. So I'll come here and paste that. Oh, sorry, let me copy it again. So I will go back again and paste this code here. So I'll run the other ones, which is npm run dev. And I'll paste it here. Okay, fantastic. So let me key this server. Then, so let me start our servers. I'm going to start the Laravel server again so that you see the difference between the ones you saw earlier on the browser, between this our Laravel this thing and the one I will show you after installing the Breeze, which I've installed. So let me run the server, which is PHP artisan serve. Okay, so my server is on and running. So you can see that this is where we stopped on our browser. This was normal Laravel without the Breeze package. Now that I've installed the Breeze package, now if I refresh the browser, you see the change. So you can see now that with the help of Breeze, I now have the login and the registration and the register link menu. So if I click on login, I'll be redirected to the login page, which is this. If I click on register, I'll be redirected to the register page. Register page, so you can see, which is this. So this is what I want to show to you. So after doing this, we have to let me quickly go to the database, create our database, and set up our database. So in the next class, I'll be doing that to set up the database. So thanks very much. I'll see you guys in the next class.